really feel like we got away with something pretty unexpected there. Damn, really never thought it was going to turn out like that. And damn, it was good. You know, it just seemed so unlikely. So far out here, so remote, so hard to get to. Like, this thing was kind of a big gamble.
Yep, that was definitely a gamble. Could have gone either way a lot of times on that river. Just kept on working out for us. What a run. I feel like we all kind of deserved a river like that. We've all put in a lot of suffering trying to figure out some of these Coast Range first descents. If you like Devil's Club, just trees that have been tomahawked down the mountain from the avalanche, a little bit of elder, quite a lot of elder, a little bit of blackberry. You can find that back there. You can find that and more.
Feet down here into the canyon. And it's probably gonna sit down there somewhere with all my sleeping gear, my sleeping bag, food, rain jacket.
What else you need? Got a lot of hope that this is the unicorn of all rivers and might just not portage once. We'll see. I think it's gonna work out. Salahagen. We're at the top, leaving the lake, starting our descent.
Down in the darkness, the forest of my soul. I got no direction. These eyes are just black hole. We're out in the desert where my vision lost its hold. I was listening to the whistling wind and the stories that unfolded. Find my way, this road is big. Find my way, in the forest of my soul. Find my way, this road is big. Find my way.
Who knows what it's looking like today, but got another beautiful day of weather. Nice clear little mountain stream. Bunch of gradient in front of us, so I think it's looking pretty good.
In the forest of my soul, I'm saying down in the darkness through the forest of my soul. But I got no direction, and these eyes are just black holes. There's a sea of my trouble where the waves are crashing down. The ship that tipped wasn't fit for the brewing storms around. Oh no, yeah. Find my way, this road to hell is paved.
Yeah, an epic box canyon at the moment, super tight.
So we've definitely hit the deepest part of the Salahagen River gorge so far. We're definitely a few hundred feet deep here through the cliff walls. And there's a big waterfall behind us we came upon. It's stout, it's big. So we're portaging and we're doing this multi-rope kind of portage boat scenario.
This road to hell is paved. Find my way in the forest of my soul.
Thinking about getting back into the canyon, but just a little bit too committing, a little bit too much time to put in to scout it. So we're just walking high to our camp and gonna skip a couple of 100 meters of river.
It is about noon on day 3, and we camped out in the forest last night, kind of hiked up with our gear, left our boats on this little ledge and had a good little forest camp. Got up in the morning, got our boats, got back to camp, continued walking downstream through the remainder of this first big gorge and just put in below it. We're taking our first paddle strokes in a while. And yeah, we got a little bit of flat downstream, which is sweet. Definitely approaching the crux and approaching more steep canyons. So yeah, it's a good adventure.
Club everywhere. Watch out.
morning of day 4. We're leaving our camp in the Horseshoe Canyon and heading downstream.
Thank God for low water right now. Perfect timing.
Right down here we got pretty much a portage up there. Bit tricky, might either see a launch or a lower, but man, so stoked to be running stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we're at the last of the 3 big avalanche chutes that come off this mountain on river left to the south of us. And yeah, we're climbing way up to try to get a view downstream because it's really boxed in and we can't really tell what's going on.
On the right and try and find a camp maybe?
Surf over then back. We are at Cave Camp. This was our 5th night out on the river. And yeah, we're in a deep, deep canyon. We're within a couple Ks of the bridge. But in what we've seen the last day, couple days, it's really slow going. We're in deep and the whitewater's big and steep. The scouting takes a while. And it seems like it's only getting steeper. So yeah, we're in it and it's sick. We're just gonna keep making our way downstream.
Got back from a longer scout and this very boxing section's runnable, so we're fucking fired up. Make it around the corner. Stout place, but really good rapid.
bottom of the gorge, seemingly. We're really locked in. There's no way out on river right or left. Sandy and Chris are scouting this thing. They make it look pretty stout. There's not been a thumbs up, just some waffling hands, but looks like Chris is in his boat and he's gonna give it a go, so.
What the hell, dude? That was so damn good.